Have you ever wondered how the pyramids were built? Well, in today's video, we're going to talk about how ancient humans built the pyramids. How did ancient humans build something we can't replicate today? Picture this. It's 2560 BC. There are no cranes, no bulldozers, no project management software, and definitely no one waiting for that one YouTuber to post or their significant other to call them back. And yet, someone built a 481-foot mountain out of 2.3 million stone blocks, each one weighing as much as a pickup truck. The Great Pyramid of Giza was the tallest structure on Earth for nearly 4,000 years. The Eiffel Tower only beat it in 1889. So, yes, the ancient Egyptians out-engineered the French, and they did it without a single beret. The biggest question historians have obsessed over for centuries is simple: who built them? And the answer is genuinely stranger than you might expect. Think, if you couldn't use any modern machinery, how would you move a 5-ton block of limestone? Let's start with the theories that get the most airtime and the least respect from actual archaeologists. Some people sincerely believe aliens built the pyramids. The argument goes, humans couldn't have done this. Which is, if you think about it, a spectacularly rude thing to say about 100,000 extremely talented people. Imagine working for 20 years to build one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world, and someone from the future says, "Nah, must have been extraterrestrials." Rude. Others point to Atlantis. Some claim the pyramids encode the positions of Orion's belt in the stars above. Why do you think we're so drawn to supernatural explanations for things our own ancestors so clearly accomplished? Here's the unsettling truth. The alien theory didn't come from ancient legend. It came from a paperback book published in 1970, and it spread because humans will always love a good conspiracy more than a complicated truth. The real builders. So, who actually built them? The answer, backed by decades of hard archaeological evidence, is both humbling and extraordinary: the ancient Egyptians themselves. In 1990, a horse stumbled near the pyramids and accidentally revealed a hidden city, the workers' village. Inside, bakeries, breweries, medical facilities, and what archaeologists politely describe as evidence of a highly organized labor force, and what I like to call history's first HR department. These were not slaves. Egyptian records and the bones found at the site tell the story of skilled, paid craftsmen. Men who received beer rations, men who got medical care for broken bones, and, archaeologists are not joking, even early brain surgery. Their skeletons show years of brutal, grinding physical labor, but also evidence of healing. Someone looked after these people when they were hurt. Think, does it change how you see the pyramids, knowing they were built by people who chose to be there, at least partly, out of devotion and pride? Here's where it gets both brilliant and deeply mysterious. We know roughly how the Egyptians pulled this off, and it's almost more impressive than the alien theory. Experimental archaeologists have shown that wet sand reduces friction enough to let you slide a multi-ton stone block with surprisingly little effort. There's even an ancient painting that appears to show a worker pouring water in front of a moving sledge, essentially the world's most terrifying slip and slide. They used ramps, though archaeologists still fiercely debate whether those ramps were straight, spiral, or some kind of internal zigzag hidden inside the structure itself. In 2017, a team scanning the pyramid with cosmic ray imaging discovered hidden chambers deep inside the Great Pyramid that no one knew existed. Nobody has been inside them. There are voids inside that pyramid that no human has entered in 4,000 years. What do you think is in there? The precision. The base of the Great Pyramid is level to within 2.1 centimeters across its entire 230-meter width. The 4 sides align almost perfectly to the 4 cardinal directions. Modern engineers, given the same materials and no computers, still struggle to explain exactly how they achieved it. So here we are, 4,500 years later, still staring up at something that shouldn't, by every reasonable expectation, exist. Imagine you lived in a society that believed your ruler was literally divine. Would you give 20 years of your life to build their eternal home? The pharaoh Khufu's mummy has never been found. The sarcophagus in the king's chamber, the stone coffin at the very heart of the pyramid, was empty when explorers first cracked it open. Where he is, whether he ever lay there at all, remains one of history's most quietly chilling open questions. The pyramids don't need aliens. They don't need Atlantis. They have something far more extraordinary. They are proof of what ordinary human beings, given enough faith, enough organization, and enough beer, are capable of building. And somewhere, deep inside that ancient stone, there are still rooms no one has entered, still secrets, still questions the pyramid has not yet decided to answer. Think, what would you build if you wanted it to last 4,000 years?